Let's see if we can have a word with Silvio in a minute. Here we got his twin engine Lupo. It's got a 3.6 litre VR6 compound turbo setup in the front. And it's got exactly the same in the back. 3.6 litre VR6 with another compound turbo setup in the back. I'm not sure how the transmission works on this, we'll have to ask. No idea. Say that again?
We are coming to Santa Pod.
Which show?
Next year.
Door slammers.
Door slammers next year, yes.
You are, yeah?
Yes.
In this small engine car, yeah?
Yes, of course.
So last time I filmed you had two Golf R engines in.
Yes.
With two DQ,
4 years ago.
With two DQ 250s, I think.
Yes.
And now you've got 3.6 litre
3.6 liters, DQ 500.
compound turbo setup, is it?
Yes.
And you thought again in the back.
Exactly.
Now I know you've had this front one tuned, haven't you? Yeah.
Sorry?
You've had this one tuned. Are they both tuned now, or just the front?
Just the front is finished. We have 2 more months of wiring.
Okay.
And in September this year we are going to race it at Arad on in our championship.
Okay. What power did you make on the front engine?
So this one makes easily 1500 horsepower.
1500 on the front.
1500 on the back.
And
but without NOS.
And what transmission you running?
DQ 500.
DQ 500.
Yeah.
Now, have you got a pull and a push system? How do the two gearboxes coexist?
So they're electronically controlled.
Yeah.
The gearboxes.
Okay.
There's no need for.
So and it's all automatic. Do you run it off paddles or just let it fully auto?
No, it's full auto because the power delivery, it's based on when to change the gearboxes.
Okay.
Or when to change the gears.
Yeah, okay, on the RPM is it, or?
No, it's traction based.
Oh, okay.
So when you are spinning and you're losing the spin, you're changing the gear.
Okay.
The gear.
Yeah.
So it's a bit complicated, but
it's a mad machine. And when you get this one done, 1500 horsepower as well.
Yes, of course, they're identical.
Identical
setups. Yes. I wanted them to be identical for easy tuning. No, it's easier to tune if they're.
Yeah. And so, have you actually run it in anger off the front engine yet? Or
the front one, it's completely finished.
Yeah.
We dyno it, but I'm not going to race with only one engine.
Okay, so you are waiting.
Yes.
Just more, just getting everything dynoed in and everything tuned correctly.
Yes.
And then
there is no rush. So
no. What times do you think it would do?
I don't know.
What did 8.6 was your?
8.7. 270. Only at Santa Pod we had that problem.
Okay.
So we ran 8.7 before going to Santa Pod.
Yeah.
With 1.3 bar per engine.
Yeah.
When it was 2 liter.
Yeah.
So when we reached Santa Pod, the first run I had with a Beetle, we were running 3.3 bars almost.
Okay.
Because we were thinking, okay, we will have all the traction that we can have, but that wasn't the case. The track that we have at Arad in Romania, it's almost as good as Santa Pod. Almost.
So you can dial it in.
Yes, yes, but we weren't prepared.
Okay. So talk me through this engine then. What is changed on it?
So, completely new setup. 3.6 liter engine.
Yeah.
It's hard block, so the cylinders aren't full with.
Okay.
Yes. It's running on E100 ethanol.
Yeah.
For cooling purposes.
Yeah.
We have a compound turbo setup with GTX 55.
So the big boy is how big?
GTX 5533.
5533.
5533 with 92 millimeters inducer.
Okay, and this one helps spool it up, does it?
It's not like this on a compound.
Okay.
It doesn't.
So, is it just this takes care of the lower rev range?
They are both used all the time.
Okay.
So this one doesn't help only on the spool.
Okay.
It helps also up to rev limiter.
Okay.
Because, for example, if you want 5 bar of boost from a GTX 55, you will get it with a very big exhaust manifold pressure. But now with a compound turbo, you can make 1.3 bars out of this, 1.3 out of this, and the result will be not 2.6, around 5 bar of boost. Okay. The boost, it's multiplying, it's not summing.
Okay. This is wizardry.
Yes. So this is my second compound test. We had it on a 2.5 liter RS Trick, did some tests with compound, and when we saw all the results, I felt like a caveman who didn't have fire before the compound.
Really?
That was
that was it, a magic moment.
Who doesn't have a compound setup?
Got it wrong.
Before running compound, I was like, why do you need compound? There are guys running.
But it multiplies the boost.
Yes, the results, it's incredible on the engine.
It's just an incredible piece of kit. And is this cage tagged for what speed? Is it like a 7.5 cage or a 8.5?
It doesn't really have the specs because
you're never going to compete. It's going to be
it's a B-Moto car, so we don't have a rule for a class of B-Moto.
But it's like a pro mod set-up cage, isn't it?
Yes. When we built it, we did took from pro mod chassis. So,
and this is my seat, yeah.
Actually, this one we put it in only for show off. Show off. Here will be. I will also have a NOS.
Really? In case you need more power.
Yes,
you always need a bit more.
Yes. So first we are going to make 3,000 horsepower. Then we're going to figure out how to use 3,000 horsepower.
And then I'm coming to Romania. Oh man. Well, are you going to do a demo run, just a little loop down, just a drive down the track, or?
Yes, we can do this, but no full throttle.
Just
these are only for show off.
These are for the street.
Yes.
This is your street setup.
Yes.
Man, and is it all of this designed in house? This is all yours, or?
Everything is built in house by us.
The fuel setup on this? What sort of fuel pumps you got on this?
So we have 2 Veyron fuel pumps.
How many?
Two Veyron fuel pumps.
Okay.
In here, in tank. This is the fuel cell.
Okay.
And they are enough for more than 2,000 horsepower on E100.
Okay.
A very nice brushless fuel pump.
Is that difficult to run the fuel in for both engines, or does it just run separate from each other?
Separate.
Completely separate.
Complete separate engines.
Okay.
Yes. It's easier for tuning.
Okay.
For burnout, for everything.
Well, I wish you all the best in your build.
Thank you.
And I will catch up with you either at Santa Pod or we'll come over and film you.
Yes, we'll come.
All right, Silvio. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I can't shake that hand.
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
See you. Bye.
tesztüzembe, de elhozta az úriember megmutatni, próbálgatja, hogy mit csinál, egy hölgyet visz egy futamra.
Szörnyetek valahogy így néz ki.